I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh no. Not me. We're all gonna be wise.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish. That's it! Happens to the best of us. Now,
what do I
think
do?
of this like gobstones, if you
How
will.
do I
But instead
stop?
of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Excellent control there. Don't lose your composure. Splendid!
Can I do it again?
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
I'm just learning this, okay?
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Please die. Oh man.
He's a pro.
There we go. Here.
Oh no. I stopped too soon. Stop looking
Let us see this.
Please, she's gonna.
So annoying. Bruh.
That is how it's done.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Oh,
Watch
yes.
this.
Oh.
Please knock her down. Oh.
Well, maybe you could knock her like thing.
Let's see.
Here.
Oh, I can't. Wait.
Brilliant.
Dang
Thing.
it. I finally got it though. Okay, yo, nice.
Rematch.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What are you gonna do now?
Oh,
Oh,
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round
Man,
settles
what
it
kind
all.
of class is
Be
this?
sharp.
if you get knocked out. What the?
There we go.
Look at her. Look at her walk.
Okay. We all
Here.
get out of here. No! Yes!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
You are not making this easy for me, are you?
Yes.
Get knocked out.
Here we go.
Wait. Oh no!
I thought I had that.
You thought.
Here.
Wait,
Oops. Oh,
Not to worry.
it's okay.
Watch
It's
this.
okay.
watch this.
Oh. Okay.
Get out of. Oh, I pushed her into the 50.
No. No, you're both 50. It's
That's it.
okay. Yeah, you win. Yeah. Not so smug now.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
That was fun. Imagine if all classes were fun.
Class is this? What kind of class is this? Dalawa lang kayo natuto.
We're the best for magic.
You're special.
I am special. I started.
Class
as
is
a
dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Thanks, guys.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me
you could
weeks
judge
to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm magic.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before
You
me.
guys like
This
stand so
enormous
politely.
school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Magic. Surely the magic is weaker.
You can
Whoa.
cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
Evils.
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
Something.
But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor
Why
Ronan
did you
wants to talk to
transfer?
you. Better not keep him waiting. Until
No,
next
I mean
time.
like, why did she transfer?
Oh, I don't know.
Of course,
A word, if you
can
would.
attack
I
your
think she
humans,
mentioned it, but I forgot.
if you're so
Not
inclined.
because of her mom
Well,
offered like
you'd be using it on
Oh.
clothing.
You
to
wanted
be
to
precise,
speak with me,
Sebastian.
Professor?
You know
I
it
did.
won't work on humans.
I trust
Oh,
your
well.
first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted
I
a
love
student
it.
as Miss Onai.
Thank you,
I like
Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
I'm special. I'm late.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Oh, ooh.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been
What's
fortunate.
that second
Beginner's
option?
luck.
My brother William
too
would tell
much
you
of a
not to be
challenge.
so humble and to trust your
Whatever.
abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Ooh, magic. Let's fly. Paper birds.
Okay.
Sure. Let's go. I don't know. Do you think the Switch can handle this game? It's already like having so much troubles with
Maybe that's why it's like,
Dreamlight.
maybe that's why it's delayed because they're trying to optimize it this way.
Play it on the computer, man.
I want,
You can handle it.
look, it's available there for a reason. I want to like play it in the sense that I want to stream it so you could also see. But I know I'll spend so much time on it, so I can't spend it on a computer.
Can't stream it on Switch because you have the recording thing.
I know, but and also because the Switch Lite you can't.
Revelio. What are you up to now?
Oh, look at that.
Is that yan yun na yan? That's the room?
Look at the eyes, yeah.
I like the eyes.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a Magic 8 ball.
Stupefy!
I
Is that all you've got?
What?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
more.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what
You're
we've
so
just
excited,
learned,
me.
starting with
I guess
something
that's really
small.
me. Let's see.
You did it.
Levioso.
What happened to Leviosa?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Me?
Man, you're the star of the show.
I'm special. I'm magic.
Let us begin with the basic
Can I
cast.
say?
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Now, well done.
Why them?
Okay, me.
Okay, showing off.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by
special.
dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alrighty. Attack me.
This should be easy.
Levioso!
Complicates things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all of my students were the same.
Levioso!
What are you doing up there?
Wow, so rude.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
You lost.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Okay.
Oh, you look so sweet.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor
You're winning
Hecat.
the house cup.
Glad to have the
girlie.
opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins,
Change the
is a
controls for
different
that.
kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
A really strong
Again,
piece that I
well
can use
done
all
today.
over.
I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
That's it? Alrighty.
All
Hugs
right,
me, hugs
that's
me.
enough.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Ah.
Big
Revelio.
said after all the classes, you can go to Hogsmeade.
Yes.
Always
Hogsmeade,
thought Levioso
Hogsmeade.
was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Wow.
Oh, did you see my face? Show me that
Why
face,
you look
girl.
away?
I saw that.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
Father.
I enjoyed that.
Hello,
Well, that
Sallow.
duel was quite something.
Sallow.
Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It was, yes.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent.
My first
You know,
rodeo.
you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Dueling. Sounds
Exclusive and
suspicious.
unsanctioned. Count me in.
Oh no,
Excellent.
I didn't say count me
Knew
in.
I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Till next time, Sebastian.
You dueled Sebastian.
Hogsmeade,
He's strong
Hogsmeade.
competition. Well done. Revelio.
Level 3.
Let's see. Oh, is that what it is? Wow. So how do I go to Hogsmeade?
I don't know if you hear me eating.
Protego.
Not really. What's this? Oh, the spells.
Revelio.
Oops. I did that again.
Hogsmeade, Hogsmeade. Come on.
Yes, yes, yes.
Why are you not going to Hogsmeade?
Where's that at? Oh my god. Okay.
It's just me.
You. How do I get there? Kinda. Okay, let me go out.
You know, there's like a quest.
Protego.
What
Why did
about
that
the
plant
room,
tree?
Professor?
I
Oh.
was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh.
He's a free elf.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Oh, I
Ah,
no.
there
Rather
you are.
than they should have just made him bald.
Stop.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Wow.
What? More work? Oi!
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Yes, yes.
Why can't you just do that first? Because
Can
you
you
know,
tell me
it's
more about the
important.
potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Oh,
Like the healing.
special.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr.
second
Ollivander
branch.
is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Okay.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate.
Who?
Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Who should I pick?
I don't know.
Jacob.
It's up to you.
Jacob. Oh my god. Jacob. Give me a number, 1 or 2. 2 it is.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a
Oh, is
capable
this a
young
ship?
wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Mm.
Professor. Alright. Time to get that assignment.
Revelio.
Oh, it's cutting by itself.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each
so
shall
nice
ask
of
that you
them.
complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic.
Couldn't
I
be
have
you.
arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
What's the purpose of the test?
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand... Good luck, and I shall...
Well, you asked and skipped.
I didn't read it. What did it say?
I don't know, me.
Collect the flying. Okay, the bottom is that.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Right there. Nope, I'm just blind. Hold on.
Revelio.
Did it reveal anything? Collect the flying when near the broken section. Collect the flying page in the defense against the dark arts out. What is he holding? Whoa, what was that? Okay.
Lumos.
What do I do?
Puzzles.
What is this? What do I do?
Well, that's not, I don't think, is that the statue? I mean, it's not, is it broken?
No, it was this one.
Okay. Did you
I think
get the page?
Collect the flying page in the defense of the dark arts. So is it like I need to go in, back in?
Maybe.
Okay. Open.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Oh.
Wow, okay, look at that.
Is
Ayan, me. Like.
Might some kind soul help me?
Oh.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
This is tough.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Wow.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Sure thing. You don't have any friends?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
No problem, Zenobia. Okay. No, that's not what I want to do right now. I forgot where the dark starts.
Can't you use the Ignitia floof thing?
Yeah, I'm good. Wait.
Revelio.
Oh, it's just gonna be around this area.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ow, my leg. Oops. Where's the cat? The flying page? Oh.
Brilliant.
Oh, it's loading. That's why the doors doesn't open.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What in the world? Where is it then?
Revelio. Accio.
I don't know where it's at, Professor.
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
Revelio.
Got it.
Whoa.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Alright.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too and lashed out.
We'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Can I go to Hogsmeade? Can I go to Hogsmeade now?
Accio! Revelio!
Okay.
You're doing it. Are you doing it?
I think. But how do I get out of here?
Revelio!
What's that? Wait, there's a chest right there. Anyway, let's go to Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade, Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you
Kinda
everything
nice.
that you need.
Just a little mischievous.
Shall we?